guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching my channel for the very first time, my name is Sabrina and I am so glad to have you here. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, leave your comments in the comment section and share this video with your friends and family, and let's grow this channel together. I'm so glad to have you guys today, and we are going to just jump right into our video for today. So as you can see from the title of today's video, you guys will be getting to know me better. I know I haven't been able to share with you guys. I know you have so many questions that you'd love to know about me, and yeah, I'm going to try to address as many questions as I can, okay? But just in case I leave out your question, please don't feel bad about it. Just leave it in the comment section. That burning question that you have, just leave it in the comment section, and we are going to be having a part 2. So I'll be able to address all those questions that you know you'd love to know. Do not, you know, you feel free, ask me about anything, career, life, you know, anything that you want to know, anything that maybe you would love to see me do. You know, I really want to get to know, to hear from you guys, and trust me, I'm going to be responding to each and every one of you. Yes, so without wasting your time, let's just jump right into today's video. So guys, I'm going to be, you know, like I already said in the beginning, I'm going to be telling you about myself and how best can I do that without, you know, starting from the beginning, introducing myself to you guys. Well, my name is Vole Sabrina Rita. I was born on the 18th of March 1996, so I made 25 years, okay, this year 2021. And yes, I'm grateful to God for having given me an opportunity to see another year in life. You know, amidst all this COVID-19, so many people have lost lives, so many people have, you know, lost their dear ones. And if you're watching this video and you know you're going through something, you lost your dear one due to COVID-19, I am sending my prayers right to you. May God comfort you, may you feel his presence, and may he fill that gap that your loved one left. Yes, eternal rest to all those that we have lost due to the pandemic. But guys, away from that, yes, I made 25 years, and yes, like I was saying, I'm so grateful to God for that opportunity to life. I'm a Ugandan. I come from Uganda, and I am living in Uganda right now. I come from the eastern part of Uganda, from Mbale district. So I am a Mugisu. Both my parents are from Mbale. So yeah, I am a true Mugisu girl or lady or woman. Yes, and I was born and raised in Mbale. I was there for my primary. Then when I moved to my ordinary level, that's when I moved to Jinja, which is also still part of eastern Uganda, but in Kayunga to be specific. After my O level, that's when for my high school that's when I moved to Kampala, and I've been staying in Kampala for quite some time. Yeah. So if I'm to take you just a little bit, my journey, just from the day I was born, I would say right from the time my mom was in labor, I came as a blessing. I almost lost my life in labor. So if I tell you that it's such a blessing to see myself to this journey, okay, to see myself that I have come this far, it's God. When I say it's God, then you know it's really been God. Yes. What happened actually during labor was my mom had she had a cesarean birth, okay. So during the operation and everything, the doctors, as they were trying to get me as the baby out of my mom's womb, I was accidentally cut just right below my eye, and it's even a blessing that I still have, both my eyes, because at that particular moment they actually thought I had lost my eye. I still have the scar, but it keeps on, reducing as I grow. The more you grow, when you have scars, they keep on shrinking and becoming less smaller than they were before. Yes, so that's really what happened. But God was faithful. My parents were able to take me through that whole journey till when I reached 4 years. So when I reached 4 years, I was supposed to be taken to nursery, kindergarten, just like every kid is taken to kindergarten. So when I reached 4 years, we had a neighbor. My parents had a friend, and she had a school where she was teaching. So she comes to my parents and she tells them, you know what, I'd love you to bring your daughter to my school so that she can study. The school did not have kindergarten, so it was a primary school, starting from primary 1. So she told my parents, I feel like this kid is bright. You don't take her to kindergarten. We shall be able to teach her when she starts, her journey in primary 1. So my parents were like, oh, that's okay. It's okay. We can take her. We shall bring her. So they took me to school, registered me and all that. And guys, that's how I went to primary 1 without going to kindergarten. So I was in primary 1. I studied well, but due to my age, my teachers they sat down with my parents and told them, you know what, this girl is still young, let's give her some more time for her to grow. Okay, so they suggested that I should repeat primary 1 so that I do not move when I'm still so young. So that's a conclusion, of course, they made without I wouldn't say anything, obviously. By then I wasn't able to make all those so many decisions. But yeah, we're able to do that. So I had to go back and repeat primary 1, which I did, and I passed with flying colors. So I was able to go through that journey. But then after my second year in primary 1, they had to change me to another school, which I also went on. I performed well, so I was able to go through my primary 1 successfully. There was not so many challenges, but I got actually a challenge that was in my primary 6. But guys, that is a long story that I'll be telling you the next time I come, because like I told you from the beginning, my life has been a blessing, but I faced tragedy in my life. So guys, just make sure your notification bells are on so that the next time I am telling you this story, you do not miss it out. Yes, so I was able to go through that part of my life, and I moved. I went to my ordinary level, which I was also able to have a good time, have fun. It was such a nice school. It gave us so much freedom, and yeah, I was okay. Life was okay. Life wasn't hard, which I also thank God for. So many children, especially here in our country, Uganda, they go through so many hardships while in school. But I was blessed not to even have a moment where, they have chased you from school. Not that my parents had a lot of money, but God was there. He was providing at every step. At every step, God was providing. So I was able to go through that part of my life, of my ordinary level, which I also did so well. But due to the bit of laxity in the school, my parents thought, like, we think you will do better when we take you to, a more strict school. You understand? So that's in my high school, they took me to a more strict school. Nadia SS. Guys, the school was strict. But one thing I learned from that school that I take on even today was how to manage time. Guys, I have learned to manage time. And in the coming days, I'm going to be telling you guys so much about time management, how far it can take you in life, and how much you'll be able to achieve once you manage your time. So I am basically a person who is not even able to handle someone who does not manage time. Yes. So yes, life in that school, unlike my ordinary level school where so much laxity and everything, but life here was more strict. Life was not easy. I remember my parents would come and see me at school, and I'm telling them, I do not want to be in this school, please change me at school. And my parents were like, no, but there are other children in this school, they are not dead, so that means you will also be able to, carry on life in the school. So just be patient. It's just 2 years. Whatever it is, you'll be able to go through it and you'll be out of here. You're not going to be here forever. So just be patient. Like they keep telling you when you're growing up, yes, the good things are ahead of you. So just be patient in every season. Just be patient. Allow yourself to go through it. And just be hopeful for what is going to come. You understand? Yes. So since my parents were not willing to change me and take me to a different school, so I had to be patient. I had to know that now I have no option. The only option I have is me being able to work so hard and leave this place with at least good grades, so that I do not have to regret everything about my stay here, which I was able to. Okay, I was able to do my best, work hard, and I performed well. I was able to be admitted to Makerere University, where I got to do a course I was so passionate about, that was quantitative economics, which I was also able to go through that. Life at campus. One thing about life at campus, so many things happen when you're in campus, but once you have the right company, there's nothing that is so hard for you to go through. So that is something that you need to, if you're out there, maybe you're joining campus or you're at campus, you should always be mindful about the company that you choose, because it will decide so much about you. Okay, but so I was lucky that the kind of company that I chose was people who were alike to me, down to earth. They'll not tempt you into doing so many bad things. So that's how I was able to go through campus, and I met so many beautiful people. I got to make very good friends that have been very impactful on my life. Yes, and I thank God for that. It's not every day that you meet people who are nice, especially at that stage of your life. There are so many bad decisions that you could make, but if you're able to make a good decision as choosing a good friend, that is something that you need to be grateful to God for. Yeah. So life on campus, I was able to go through it, just like no more just like every one of you outside there that has gone through campus. And yeah, with God's grace, we're able to move, and I graduated in 2018. Yes, I graduated. So that's now when the life begins, the struggles. Guys, you're in Uganda, the struggles that happen. Life after school is not easy. I remember when we finished our exams, me and my friend Kathy, we need to start looking for jobs. We didn't want to go back home, just like everyone would wish for. So I didn't want to go back to Mbale. I was like, no, I don't want to leave. So me and my friend, immediately we finished exams, guys, we wrote applications to every company that you could think of. We moved, guys, we moved, dropped those applications. But one thing I can tell you guys is none of those companies has ever gotten back to us. None. Not even a call to tell you that, maybe your application has been received. Probably they would be torn and thrown into the rubbish pit like we hear. Yeah, so life had to begin. I remember after like about 5 or 6 months after campus, I was home trying to think of so many things, like what can I do, what business can I start, so much. So that's when I was home. I was on WhatsApp, and in my WhatsApp group for campus, for my course, someone posted like, if anyone out there who is interested in a marketing job, please hit my DM. Immediately I read the message. I'm like, hey, I'm right here. I can do the marketing. So I hit her DM, the person that had, posted the job. So I talked to her. She tells me, there's this company, they deal in IT and whatever, but they need an administrator and someone who's going to do a bit of marketing for them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm right here. So she gives me the number of the CEO of the company. So I hit up the CEO, and he tells me, come right now and let's talk. So I immediately dressed up, got a taxi and went. So I met him, we talked. He told me how much he was going to give me, and guys, he told me, you are starting work tomorrow. I was excited. I was over the moon. Of course, the money, when you look at the money, it wasn't like that much money, because the distance I had to travel, even that money was not going to be enough to take me through the transportation for the month. But just knowing that I am a step ahead, that was the most important part for me. So guys, I was excited. I was so excited. So I start this journey. I go to the company, I begin working. I was supposed to work Monday to Saturday. Yeah, I would work about 8-9 hours. So I worked for like 3 weeks. And I remember, like, in my 3rd week, I saw people coming and they were demanding this guy. He was also a young guy, just trying to start up his company and all that. So I think there are some office equipment that he had taken up and he hadn't paid for them. And this person had been demanding him for such a long time. Person was demanding him. So these people came in, they wanted their money, they wanted to take the office equipment. The guy started hiding from them. You guys, it was not easy at all. It reached a point where he was even arrested, and we had to go and bail him out. Guys, it was my first time to go to a police station. I was shaking. I was looking at my boss. They had all trimmed his hair and everything. He was looking different. But yeah, we were able, because the company, we were 3 workers, so the rest were men. So they tried to get money from money lenders and whatever, and they were able to bail him out of prison. So after that, things really didn't go well. So he requested me to first go back home so that he sets up everything, and so that I'm able to go back to work and when things are a bit stable and everything. So I did that. I had to go back home, so I wasn't sure if I'm going to go and work again. So I was kind of like back to the drawing board, you get. But you know, like I always say, God was faithful, and that's when an opportunity came for me. I saw an advert in a bank, and I applied. So I was someone growing up. I'm not someone I would hear stories about people who work in the bank and what they go through. So you tell me, if you're not balancing, for example, if you're a tailor, you're not balancing, they're going to take you to prison and all those things. So I had a bias when it came to banking. But when you finish school, whatever life throws at you, you just take it on, especially in a country like Uganda, where there are not so many opportunities. You study for different things and different things come. So guys, after I left, after my boss then had told me to stay home and wait until he communicates to me to go back to work. So in that period of waiting, that's when I saw an opportunity with Bank of Africa that I applied to, and I got the job. Yes, I got the job a week to my graduation. That's how faithful God was. So I got the job, and that's what I have precisely been doing. And I really want to take you guys through the journey of banking. Yes, I want to take you through my journey of banking. There's so much. I know so many of you are out there. I know so many people, when they hear of banking, there's so much that goes on. But that is a story that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as time goes on. People, especially if you're out there and you admire to work in the bank, or you want to start your career in banking, if you have passion in banking, what you need to know, what to expect, and everything. So that is something that I'm going to be sharing with you guys very soon, because yes, it's a passion. It's something that I'm so passionate about that I want to share with you guys. Coming from a place of, this is something that I will never do. You understand? Moving from a place of I will not and I will never. And moving that journey from that point to where I am right now. It's a very interesting story, and it's something that I am going to be sharing with you guys. And trust me, if you had something like mine, of no, you just need to put your notification bell on so that you do not miss out on that beautiful journey that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Yes, so precisely that's what I can say for now. Thank you so much for listening. Okay, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Don't forget to comment if there's anything that I haven't addressed. If there's anything that you need to know, just kindly put it in the comment section, and I'll be responding to you. And like I said, you never know, we shall come back with a part 2 of getting to know me. Of course, I've tried to talk about what I can easily get off head. I'll be sharing much more, as we grow, as we go ahead. But so just keep tuned. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Guys, like, comment, share widely, share with your friends and family. Let's grow together. And thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I love you guys so much. Till next time, thank you, and God bless you all.